Hello there, my name is Tracy Williams. My father was a really smart man, and yet I recall one particular idea that he had that truly did not serve him. And that idea was that there's no room for failure. The reason that I say that that didn't serve him is because when he would feel what felt like failure to him, he would criticize himself. He'd be really hard on himself. He would judge himself. He would measure himself against others that he thought were more successful than he or better than he. How do you feel when you've experienced what feels like a failure to you? Would you love to have a formula for success? Yeah, I think we all would. So I'm sure that you would agree that Tom Watson, who was the founder of IBM, that Tom knew a little bit about success and that he actually had a formula for success. So Tom would ask, would you like me to give you a formula for success? It's quite simple, really. Double your rate of failure. Yikes, gosh, if you have the tendency to think like my father did, that advice is going to be pretty hard to take, pretty hard to assimilate, right? Yeah. So Tom Watson goes on to say, your thinking of failure is if it's the enemy of success, but it isn't at all. You can be discouraged by failure or you can learn from it. Make all the mistakes you can, because remember that where you're going to find success is on the far side of failure. I love that. So we all have successes and we all have failures as we go through our journey with life. There's no way around that. It's part of life. Failures and successes are part of life. But we do have a choice. And the choice is that we can either let failure stop us in our tracks, or we can learn from it, or learn from those failures and use that knowledge to move us closer to our next success. So the next time that you have what at first feels like failure, press the pause button. Notice how you feel. If you feel discouraged, cancel the thought. Find the learning, or at least be aware that there is some learning there, even if you haven't recognized what it is yet. Celebrate your new knowledge. Celebrate your response instead of reacting. And then let that new knowledge get you moving and put it right to work. Use failure as a stepping stone. Here's to your next success.